Hello once again, welcome back. This time around I am going to take you through, but don't forget my name is Augustine Obakene. I'll be taking you through some basic computer literacy. We have been looking at mail merging in the previous videos. Now I want us to look at introduction to Microsoft Excel. Now in Microsoft Excel, just as you can see on my desktop, I'm not saying it is automatically on the desktop, but you can always have it as an app which is within everyone's computer. So in this case, I've opened up my Excel sheet, and what you can see here, this is our working space where we are going to do our whatever kind of work we are going to do. Also allow me to inform you that with the Microsoft Excel, we are able to do quite a number of functions, including calculations, because if you, as we shall look at, you realize we have formulas that we can use in case you want to compute or make your computations or mathematical computations. You can also come up with several other forms of data using Microsoft, and ideally it makes work easier. So on our Microsoft sheet here, just as you can see, this is sheet 1, but we can have several more other sheets where you just have to add using this plus sign which is down here. So you can see when you press on it, it gives you sheet 2. You press on it, it will again give you another sheet, that is sheet 3. On the top, this is what we call the formula bar, and then on the top left we have the name box. Now this name box will be able to give us particular references of the cells that we are using, or whatever cell that we are going to use. You'll always find it labeled in the name box. In case we do calculations, say addition of numbers, the formula bar will always give us the specific formulas that we have used in our calculations. Now in our sheet here, you realize that we have columns and then the rows. Now these columns, the columns, they are always given letters. They're named in letters, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, as you can see. And then our rows are in numbers. And then there is what we call an active cell. An active cell is a product of the point of intersection between a column and a row. For example, let's say we have chosen row D and then column 4. Column 4. The point where this column and the row intersects is what we call the cell. Now, if you go back to our bar, the name bar here, you realize that at the point of intersection, it has been named, it has been given a name up here. So, subsequently, if we can choose to for instance, let's say we pick on E, and then on E, then we pick row 5. Okay? So where the point of intersection, where the column and the row intersects, we call it the cell. Now, as you can see from what we have here, where you have this plus here, this one, for instance, becomes our active cell for now. Now, using this, suppose we have figures in these cells, and perhaps we want to perform a function of adding them up, it becomes very, very simple. For instance, if we have, say, in row 2 and column B, we have 2, and then in column C, row 2, we have 5. Then in column D, we have, say these are numbers of people or numbers of students. And then maybe perhaps at the end of the day, you want them added up. So what you'll do, you'll just put your equal marks, then say sum, select on sum, okay. Then you can come and highlight from here. You highlight here. All of them, highlight all of them. Stop there. You can close that bracket. Let's say enter. So from there you see you have your result, which is given right here. Now when you go back to your name box, you realize that the total of what you have is in row number 2, but under column E, designated as E2. It's giving you the reference of your cell. So your cell reference will always appear in the name box. Then when you come to the formula bar, you realize that whatever you did in your rows, whatever additions you want to do, be it addition or subtraction, it will be represented in the formula bar, just as you can see. Additionally, one more thing that we can do a lot of manipulation with our Excel sheet. For instance, if you say you want to name sheet 1, you can just click here, sheet 1, and say rename. Then you give it a name, say dogs, enter. Come to sheet 2, you right click and then give it a name also. Say for example cats, enter. Now at the same time we can also delete. If you want to delete these sheets, you can as well go ahead and you delete them. For instance, if you want to delete this, just right click and come here, say delete. Now addition, the same way you can also either create columns or delete, as we shall see in our subsequent discussion. Thank you so much for watching.